Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
I can't hear my echo. Finally, we've nailed it.
Finally, thumbs up.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rahul. So did you face when you face your ups, like everyone, you also face your ups and downs. Like how do you face them? How you deal with them?
I don't know, man. I think the biggest trouble was adjusting to the space. Like when you go from
Okay.
Dehradun, you're used
Okay.
to big house, and when you go to Mumbai, the richest people have very small houses, and then you're like, "Arey yaar, ye
Okay.
to is it's so difficult. I mean, it's so difficult to adjust with so many people in one room." I remember, I used to sleep with one, two, three, four, five people in a one
Oh my
room
God.
kitchen.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
quite
And
a struggle.
और उसमें क्या होता था, the other person's feet would be right at your face, and you're like, अरे रात को ये बदबू क्यों आ रही है? And then you realize, अच्छा दूसरे के पैर हैं, and like, अरे यार, I need to get out of this, man. I better do something in life.
So do you remember your first audition? Like, जब पहला audition दिया, do you remember that? How do you face that? That जो होता है बंदा obviously बहुत nervous होता है, this pressure and everything going in
Uh,
your head at the same time.
I think the first wasn't very kind. The first one was a really weird one. The second one,
Okay.
I remember. The second one was about this was about a film, okay, that never got made apparently, and they were auditioning and they were looking for college boys. So I was like, this is my kind of role. I was so excited. So they gave me a 3-page script and they said just memorize it, and I was like, are you serious? Like, who's gonna memorize this? They're like, just take it easy, bro. Just go with the flow, be natural, be and all kinds of things they say. And I did. And I forgot my lines. And in the midst of the audition, and I'm like, I have written lines for you. And I started reading from the script. And I, just said the entire chunk. And the guy's like, oh man, that was such a natural thing you did. That I was like, really? First audition. Oh, you should never select me. And I got that
Do
part.
you even believe that?
Yeah, I got that part.
You got that
Unfortunately,
part? Oh my God. That's cherry on top. Oh my God. So, Rahul, like, how did you feel when you get to know that Harry is your co-star?
uh, I
Like, do
didn't
you
know
remember
who.
meeting the first time?
Yeah, I remember meeting her, but I don't know. I have not watched television for I don't know how many years now. I don't know who the big television stars are, and how long have is somebody has been in the industry and all of that. I didn't know. I just heard a name. Ki there is some Helisha. I didn't know how she even looked. So,
Oh
so
my God. And then what was your first
girl is
reaction?
no. They told me this girl is coming for an audition, and I just Googled the girl first. And I'm like, अच्छा ऐसी दिखेगी. Okay, cool. ठीक है. Sorted. You don't know the baggage that comes with the other person. Later you realize, oh yeah, she's a big name in the television industry.
So you have to treat her that way, huh?
Not exactly. I mean, she doesn't come with that baggage that she's somebody in the industry.
Okay.
But yeah, you feel sort of enamored by the fact that somebody's already done so much, and you're just coming in. So yeah.
Okay. So what do you miss the most about Ishq Mein Mar Jawa? About the set life. What do you miss the most?
I think it has to be just being at work at times. I think it could. It's I don't know. It's a weird sense of addiction that happens after a while, and you're so used to just reaching there and people waiting for you, and then you mugging up lines, and then getting ready in your costume, and then you're like ta 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 ta, and they're like, oh yeah, next scene, and you're ta 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 ta, and just one after the other, and the expectation is so high, and you end up shooting above expectation, and then you can go back in the
Yeah.
night and find sound sleep because you think you did your level best. Yeah. I think that is what I
So,
mean. That
like,
feeling.
do the TRPs really bother you in any way?
Personally,
Yeah.
yes. Personally, no.
That's good.
Because me personally, I don't get affected by a TRP. Personally, okay.
Okay.
What you have to see is ki, not just me. There are producers, there are departments, a lot of departments who are working extremely hard each and every day. And if the TRP is high, that means that the people have appreciated or, watched it and it's being recognized. So it's a great sense of feedback to not just me, to the entire unit. And suddenly, the morale of the entire unit gets high because the TRPs have increased or it's reached a wider audience. So that ways, I
Yeah.
think it's very the entire team because it's a team effort. It's not just me alone there.
So, what kind of a role you're looking forward to right now? What kind of role you want?
I think that's the weirdest thing to answer.
Like, is there kind of any character like you think that oh ये मैं कभी नहीं करूँगा इस टाइप का रोल मैं कभी नहीं करूँगा?
नहीं ऐसे रोल्स में तो मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. आई डोंट सी वर्क इज वर्क. आई डोंट sort of judge it कि यार ये ना ethically थोड़ा incorrect है, ये नहीं कर सकते हैं. Perhaps I think something that's very sensitive is forcing yourself on a woman. So that I think is I have a little issue with that, and personally, because it just gives out a very wrong message. Either you portray me as the worst chap on planet Earth and then portray it. So yeah, that's one thing I won't want to do personally. But otherwise, it's okay, man. Come,
So
work is work.
yeah, so like how like do you think that in real life you relate with the character of Vansh in any way?
How can you
No,
relate to a
not at
character?
all.
The
Like
man
anyway,
is
like are you
5,000
that
crore.
serious in real life too?
What? What?
Are you that serious and just that sophisticated and just that kind
Mm,
of vibe?
no, not at all. How can you relate to a guy who's 5,000 crore, who's worth 5,000 crore, is
Apart from his money, just let that money go, just that his personality, his nature, the
no,
seriousness.
no,
No, not at all.
far, far, far away from me. How can I can never be that person.
Okay. And what about like, what do you think about reality shows? Like, if you get to like people offer you like Big Boss or the Khatron Ke Khiladi, are you up for it?
I'm very scared of reality. I think
Okay.
reality is very, very, very scary. Personally, I think reality is very scary. So I would want to stay in fiction.
But don't you think like your fan deserves to see you the real Rahul, like how the real Rahul is?